want to use my lip gloss, please. Okay. Good evening once again. Please, I knew I delayed for a long time not coming up on YouTube here. And before then, I used to have a lot of people that comes on live with me here anytime I'm live to shoot a video here. But as event unfold, as we are tired, we are no longer coming up whenever I want to do a broadcast here. But you see, I want to still encourage you to please fall in and be coming up on my live again as you usually do. I'm live on YouTube, and I will crave your indulgence to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Support me, support my page. Like and share my video. Say your views in the comment section. Then, after which I will still post this video on my Facebook page. And for those of you that will watch from my Facebook page, please, is a new channel that just like you can see there. My normal Facebook page was suspended, so please, that's a new one, like a backup page. Please endeavor to follow me. Touch the follow button and follow Facebook. Please, I'm pleading with you, support me in the name of God, and God will bless you. Good evening. I want to say something concerning this issue of David Umahi and Madam Ohiri. As you all know, recently this woman cried out and said that she did a contract with David Umahi, former governor of Ebonyi State, and also an incumbent senator, minister of works, not senator, sorry. So she cried out that she did some contract with David Umahi, and she had been looking up for payment for years now. The man did not pay her, and that she also alleges incidences of sexual harassment, probably as one of the reasons why the man refused to pay her. And she painted a picture of a very helpless woman, and even in the process that her father, that she was supposed to fly abroad for treatment, died in the process because there was no money to fly him. And women and our tears. Do you understand? When we come with our tears like this, we draw so much emotion. Sometimes people don't even ask again what is wrong. Everybody will just start fighting. But there's something that was spectacular with this case. Unlike other people that come out, they will vividly say this is the business, the contract, this is, she was only saying business. And at each comment section, people will be asking, what is this business? Do you understand? And they will say it's a supply campaign material, do this. Do you understand? And then from there, the woman also narrated how she equally did business with when they were turbaning someone, one of the Sultan, all these Hausa kings too, and then that they worth 35 million, they paid the advance of 10 million, and she waka, they no pay again. As at that time she mentioned that one again, something began to tell me that these are these ladies that they work with politicians. And when you see all these women that work with politicians, they too are not decent people. They are women that can equally be used. All this our money that we are not seeing. Some people are agents that we are used. They can even supply toothpick. They say the toothpick in a billions. Do you understand? They write one company name and put there and all that. So at that time, I wanted to do a video on this case, but as I was watching the story looked somehow to me that as she's creating now. And as at the time this case was going on, she appeared very vulnerable. She appeared very vulnerable. She wasn't putting on making. At some point, they say she collapsed. Whether was it in police station or being caught, she collapsed. As they were whisking her to the vehicle to take her to hospital. The whole thing, she drew so much emotion and all that. And at that point, Showore came into the matter, VDM came into the matter, and other freedom fighters, they came into the matter. Just like there's nobody that will hear the cry of a woman and keep quiet. So they all came into this matter. As they came into this matter, tests all over. The woman, she knew her game. She played her game very well and hooked everybody emotionally together. People were fighting. People were even ready to die for her. People were ready to die for this Ohiri. There was even protests in Abuja on behalf of her for this matter. Are you getting it? And she said, led a lot of allegations of how the minister wanted to have her, and was not telling her that except such a thing happened, she will not be paid. And a lot of things she was saying together. I said, let me watch this case. Make her no jump into this case first. Let me watch it. Are you getting it? So as everybody, the woman hooked everybody together to work for her payment and every other thing. And then it was alleged that the minister had been using police to harass her. The normal thing here, police, anything that has to do with you and politicians, ministers, all these ministers of a doubtful note, your is your name. They will just be telling police on what to do with you and all that. So it was this thing now that attracted all these freedom fighters. They felt Umahi was using his position and using police to intimidate this woman and all that. So they came into the fight, and there was a protest. So why this was, even people like Natasha, people other women, people that don't like women to be victimized or intimidated in any corner, they all came into this matter. As they came into this matter, my dear sisters and brothers, prepared to fight to the fullest to make sure that the woman was not unjustly detained, was not detained beyond normal, and that the woman also is not victimized or tortured or denied in any form. They were fighting. So in the midst of all this fight, the thing went viral all over the internet here, and the woman began to enjoy a fight from everybody online here on her behalf. Do you understand? So now, as everybody was now following the matter of both the human rights activists, the next thing now is for the woman to now wear wig and dress properly, and now wear spectacles, and now come and say, and the gay that she is not an issue. I'm trying to bring her. It's a civil matter, and that is even the people fighting for her. They are fighting for her because they know this is a civil matter. So it is not something that will warrant detaining her beyond normal. It's not something that will involve police intimidation or victimization of any kind. It's a civil matter, and that is what those activists are fighting. Let there be a civil way of her producing her receipt and everything. If there was any business that really transpired between her and David Umahi, let her be settled amicably and all that. So it is not a bad thing that she accepted settling out of court, because she herself was seeing it that the matter was blown out of proportion. Do you understand? But the problem is the manner in which she did it. You know, Amarane, I watched the video Amarane made, which Amarane said that there is nothing wrong, that the woman, in as much as everything was for the woman to receive her money, and at least she have received her money to a measurable this thing that she's comfortable with, and that ends the fight. But issue of integrity is at stake, whether you are settling out of court or not. You see, when you come out, you made some allegations, serious allegations, that this is what transpired in this case. And even this is what made people to begin to fight on your behalf. So now, if you accept a settlement, which will make you to come outside and say that some of those things you said were lies, you have shot yourself on the leg. Now, the people who settled with you were smarter than you. It also shows that you can do anything because of money. I have done settlement out of court after the case attracted some activists and lawyers and all that. I have done settlement out of court. But there is nothing you will do to tell me, if I has already voiced something public, that this is what happened, and that thing actually happened. You cannot force me to withdraw the statement. But I will write my statement in a way that will bring that matter to a close. But I may not find it easy if I said that in that allegation, I say you slept with me, and you did slept with me. And during the settlement, you say one of the demand is that I should come out and say here that I lied, that you did not sleep with me. I will not accept that kind of settlement. So what I will accept is that, please, this matter is being blown out of proportion and it's affecting my political career. We have done businesses in the past. Even though I did not pay you, I've been paying you before. So let us settle. Then you need to call before you begin to engage in that settlement. All those major leading freedom fighters that were involved in the case, you will call all of them one by one and notify them that this man is coming for settlement. I know that some of them, out of zealousness, may not accept, but it is your duty, you that need the settlement, it is your duty to convince them that you will be fine, that you want to accept the settlement. I have found myself in such condition before. You know, somebody around me was sexually assaulted, and I took up the matter. When I took up the matter, and the people didn't know that I wanted to involve a lot of people, they started playing a smart game of going to bribe the police and all that and all that. And before they know it, they are calling the police station where I locked them. Commissioner of police is coming. You know, people were helping me when they had the story. Some we are calling government house, some we are calling commissioner of police, everything. Do you understand? But when I decided, because I felt that the person I was even fight has spoiled the case, because in a case of rape or forceful entry, you need a doctor to determine that there was a forceful entry, and it is that report you will just use to win the case. When I took the person to police station, And I asked the person, I asked the person to lie on the stretcher so that the doctor can ascertain that morning when she have not had bath, so that the doctor can assess that penetration. She refused to open her puda for the doctor to ascertain this. Everybody talked to her until I left the hospital. She did not accept for her this thing to be assessed. So when I left there, and I told myself I'm not going to continue in this case. And when the people, the corporate extended hand of, let's settle out of court and all that, let's settle out of police station, let's settle whatever you want, we'll give you all these things. So when they also stretched the hand of settlement, I accepted them. But before I had a meeting to settle with them out of court, I had to go to all those principal figures that came out for me. Those people who came out for me, those people who subdued those people who stood by me, those people who reached where I could not reach. I have to call them one by one. In fact, the major principal actor, I went to him. I told him, I said, I'll express my desire to withdraw the case. So when I expressed my desire to withdraw the case, he was angry. He said, no, we'll deal with those people. I said, no. I keep on explaining to him until he agreed with me. I left. I went to my lawyer, my female lawyer, who had determined that he would deal with them, we do this, and I still went to her. When I went there, it took some time for me to convince her that I want to settle out of court. I was able to convince her, I left. That was how I went to all of them that showed up and helped me in that case. I told them my desire to discontinue with the case, and I got them convinced before I called those people, the culprits. I called them. They came to my house, and I have to reach out, I have to settle with them. So when all the people who helped me now are hearing that I have settled with them, it will not be a big deal to them again, because I have already told them. And I've already told them terms of the settlement and everything. So, and after the settlement, I went indoors. After the settlement, I didn't mention anything about the case again, even online, anywhere. So when David Umahi has come to you for settlement, and you people are writing the terms of the settlement, you shouldn't have accepted to come out and Koro say that some things you said before, you lied. I mean, Madam Ohiri, you pour yourself on the ground. I have a personality, I have a reputation, I have my interest to protect. I will write my statement, I will show you, but it will never contain that any truth which I said in the process of the pursuing of that matter, I can't come out to say it is a lie again. Because as a minister, as anything, as everything I am, it will tell on my integrity. But I will fine-tune the statement in a way that anybody that read it, so they might look ambiguous, but I can never come before the camera and begin to say, I said one day that I tied up towel to come and I lied. I said this thing. When you say so, it means that you have nothing to sell. You are just, it's just money you are living for. You have no integrity. There's nothing wrong if a man pursue a woman. What is big in that? Is it because he's a public office holder? For a woman to for a man to pursue a woman or make advances on a woman, is this something that has not happened before? It's not robbery. It's not corrupt. It's not any. It's something that is happening every day. Even this evening, as I'm talking, is happening. Do you understand? So what is bad in that? Will anybody say because Umahi razzled the woman, he will forfeit his position in the government? Or I mean, the person that we ask him to step down, is he not doing the same thing? So I will write a thing, I will show you, as the thing will not tell on my integrity. I will try to exonerate you. I'll try to clean your face. Yes, in a small way where you will still have face to the waka. But I will not rather indict myself that I'm a liar. I can't do it. And that is what you have done, Madam Ohiri, is quite wrong. And all those activists that came and fought for you, if you did not carry all of them along, I've been seeing you writing apology upon apology upon apology. One thing you people should understand is that when you cry like this, people answer you. If you mess up the opportunity, you are closing way for other people that will come out and cry next time. A lot of people are crying out to all this VDM, Showore, all these people. A lot of Nigerians are crying out for them because they don't even have trust in the system anymore. And so if they bring out their time, if they bring out their energy and fought for you, and you without carrying them along, or this thing, I don't know, let me believe that to an extent you would have carried Showola along now, because he's the one that even came out to give a small highlight on the terms of the settlement that calmed the curiosity of everybody. So let me believe that probably to an extent you carried him along. But I don't know, people like VDM and other people, Mama G, other people, Natasha, the many other people that came into the case, I don't know whether you actually phoned them and thank them and tell them your desire to discontinue with this case so that they'll be happy with you. After all, what they fought for is for you to be paid. But the problem is they were not interested. It's not the character. This thing with Umahi. Do you understand? They won't bring him down and succeed him. But the problem now is that so that you don't close way for other people that will come up tomorrow and cry and say, I'm working with these politicians. Sometimes when you don't get misunderstanding, cry come again now. If you know send on a person, they will not take that they want to undo. Because it's appalling, it's annoying. And since that time, self, enter house. He started talking up and down on the Facebook, be bearish, begin to talk up and down. When you cried, they help you. Please, those people that help you, handle them well. People like Fina. Fina cried to VDM. VDM helped her at the end of the day. The thing went the way it went. People like Easy, this lady that brought this person message that sign on message. When he went to VDM with evidence, everything, VDM carry everything on his head. The time now they call him for settlement. He wanted to now settle outside court. He not tell VDM again. You guys will always call him, but when it is time to settle, you will now find a way to go at the back and do the settlement. It's wrong because you are closing way for other people. Don't close way. That channel that you rode and get your salvation or get your deliverance or get your answer, don't close it for other people. Don't close it. Not coming to apology. Some apology you are doing, the people will be watching you. Because when the head is cut off, there's nothing again to talk anymore. So when somebody has helped you, people have risked their life. That day they went on that protest, anything can happen to them. They risked their life for your sake. And went for so before you enter your own negotiation table to settle out of court, all those significant actors that we are involved, you must let them know. And they will even guide you on the terms of this, is so that tomorrow that case may not even be resuscitated and used against you. Because your own is, I've seen 110 million. You don't start your business bringing luxurious gift and money. When people have helped you help yourself, madam, you have now started coming up with a big wig and all those things. But all those time, you carry your hair gorimakpa and was shouting all over the internet and was crying all over the internet and was having BP all over the internet. But the time now, when they have already now fought the battle for you now, you don't go carry your wig back. You don't go carry the next thing that surfaces is your picture in the gym where your nyash they do beg. Although you are saying that I don't know who sent it to. He said it's 2 years video. If it is 2 year video, who now sent it again now? Who sent it? Who made it viral now? Now you can now wear glass and wear this thing and come. I want to say what I said like this. It's not like that. So you misled all those people who fought for you. It's not good for us to live just for money. Please, all these people that God has brought who are risking their life to fight for the good of the common man, you guys, people like Madam Ohiri, you guys should not discourage them. Because you don't know the level of intimidation and victimization of the poor that is happening in this country. I have a debt of 1,066,000 now, suppressed in court. I couldn't collect it. So tomorrow now, if people come and say, why is it happening? This is that, and come and help. Don't pour those people on the floor. Don't pour them on the ground. There is their life to do it, so respect them. Even before you go in for the negotiation table and everything, properly carry those people along. Don't be smarter than your legs. And don't come here and be apologizing and you are now coming here writing apology on top of apology on top of apology. Please, let's be warned. Everything is not about money. Protect your integrity.